Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back army, and welcome back to our next part of our BTS solo series. This is episode 6, part 1, I believe. It should be, yes, part 1. We are going to be getting into V today. Now, before I get into this video, I would like to say, of course, I left a comment underneath correcting my mistakes, but it is RM, it is Jimin, it is Jungkook, and V who was discharged from the military. So I apologize about that I accidentally misspoke there, but it was true. It is true that the 4 of them has been released. So I would just like to say I'm happy for them and I'm excited for the content coming out in the future. I think it is going to be amazing because I'm finally here now as I'm back as a fan, you know what I mean? Because I took a little bit of a break. But today we're going to be getting into, like I said, all of the, or at least a couple, because we still have more to go after this. We're getting into these solo music videos. Now, I mentioned this, of course, in all of my other parts, but these are ones that don't have, like, BTS's in the title, or just says BTS, like with songs like Singularity, or like Ego, or Serendipity, like those types of songs where it's just like, either it says like intro, or like most of the time it just says BTS, because I think that is the case for those music videos, but this one it just says V. So that is what we have for today. I'm excited. So we have 4 new music videos to dive into today. I haven't checked, but if there is any problems with captions, I will be fixing that later. But we're going to be getting into the songs Love Me Again, Rainy Days, Slow Dancing, and Blue. Those are the 4 music videos that we got into, or we're getting into today. I believe that most of these were released in 2023, because I remember about the time that they were coming out. Yes, so I'm excited because he had a bunch of music videos releasing, like basically he released like one a month before his enlistment. So I am very excited to dive into this, or this might have already been when he enlisted. I can't exactly remember. But I'm excited to dive into all of these because I feel like I am about to have my soul touched today, because obviously V has an amazing voice and it's like such a soothing voice, but also I feel like I'm going to enjoy maybe some more slower and just like enjoyable vibes today. You know what I mean? At least that's what I'm hoping for. We're gonna see right about now though. So I hope you guys are excited for this and to see what is going to be happening today. I very much am. So let's dive into our new music videos, and we're starting off with Love Me Again. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go ahead and get into this. Just in case I forgot to mention it in the intro, which I think I did, we're going to watch each of these music videos twice, the second time with captions on, in order to understand everything a little bit better than I would otherwise. So I'm excited to dive in today. I feel like I'm going to get a lot more slower stuff than has been the trend recently, and I am excited about that. I just need something to soothe me because this is the last video, or not. We're going to see if it's the last video for today, but it is one of the last ones that I'm filming, so I need some cool down from what I've done today. So I'm excited though. I hope you guys are too. So let's dive right into our first music video, Love Me Again. So without further ado, let's go. This is all released in the span of like a month, all these music videos. Yeah, baby. Ooh. What is that necklace? Never mind, it was not a necklace. It was fully a freaking like blinged out shirt. Love that. This is exactly what I was talking about though. I feel like I've needed this after a long day. Like, lovely. Like, wow. Oof. Oof. The reflection from it. Damn. Yes, please. Ooh. This gives me like karaoke and video vibes. If you've ever been to a karaoke and you've like played, yeah, if you've just done karaoke before, but you've done the ones that have like videos that play in the background, it gives me something that could be like that with this text, you know what I mean? The lights in this too, I don't know, I like this vibe. It's just slower, it's got an R&B feel to it, which is like something that Taeyong does incredibly. Like, he is amazing at that, which is why I referenced Singularity earlier, because I remember when that was released and I was shook. I was so shook by that, but it is true, like the way that his voice pairs so well with this type of instrumental, really. Oh! Change? We're still shining. Are we in a cave? Did I not notice that? We are in a cave. That's crazy. I love that part. The pre-chorus there. Oof. Yes. I love this type of stuff though. Like the I don't know what to call this. It's not synth clearly, but this like atmosphere we have right now is, I always love this in music. Okay, bye. You're gonna leave me after that, beauty? That's really unfair. It's fine, though. It's fine. We'll deal with it as best as we can. That was Love Me Again. Ooh. I love this vibe. First of all, I don't know how I didn't notice that it was in cave, but I didn't, because it was during the whole time, right? Now that I think about it. Yeah, it truly was. I just wasn't paying attention until he changed the outfit for some reason. But I love the directions they took in this video by being like, okay, so we're going to put him in a cave. We're going to use these like lights that keep shining and like changing directions, stuff like that. So we need him in something shiny. And we're going to do gold and red, because those feel a lot more like warmer shimmers, you know what I mean? So it was constantly like the bling created this very expensive feel, and this like tousled hair look looks so good on him. I love him blonde. I do. I think like this, especially this type of like, not necessarily like, it's not platinum, but it's kind of more of a yellowish or golden blonde. It looks really nice on him, and I think that's what he has for most of these music videos, so I'm in for a wild ride. But yeah, this instrumental of like this R&B vibe with that, like, again, the atmosphere that was present here with his very nice low voice, it's like an ear candy. You know what I mean? Like it's the perfect combination, truly. And I feel like he pulled it off really well. And I felt it. You know what I mean? I felt it. And also, the inclusions also has a little bit of like older vibes with the like chunky TV and that like lettering font that they used. Pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna dive into it one more time with the lyrics on, but if this is what I'm in for today, I'm in for a wild ride. I'm just gonna say. I mean, I think I am, just in general, of course, but yeah, we're in for a wild one. 3, 2, 1. And like the ear clips and stuff. The way he pronounces, this is going to be so specific, but the way that he pronounces his vowels, because he goes a lot more like it's a lot more like open in his mouth, and it sounds so good. And then also, the vibrations he does is so like, lovely. But yeah, he's just like, I guess there's been a breakup here or something along those lines of being like, I don't think it's gonna work out from this person's side, and he's like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still stuck by you and like basically obsessed with you, so like if you ever want to try it again, I'm right here, you know what I mean? Like, that is what I've gotten so far, and I think that is gonna be the case with this whole music video. Damn, this one though. I love this, like, this line delivery here, and then also that like, it feels so smooth, you know? It's just beauty for the ears. Like, lovely. I'm not usually a fan of guitar, but I really like that. That guitar line was really nice. check. I wonder if it's like it's out now, or if it's like I will love you again. Like, you know how kids would be like, you want to be my girlfriend, and then you put like a box and be like yes, no. Or sometimes people would be like yes and then absolutely, like they would just choose two positive options, like something like that, to be like, okay, I guess I'll do that, you know. Maybe, perhaps so, but that feels like it would make sense. And also it's just a V too, so that might be it as well. Sometimes the most obvious options are the most like true, but you know. But that was Love Me Again. Yeah, I feel like this was nice. We're going to see what the rest of the songs are like, but I especially enjoyed that, having a little bit of a smooth start, because again, I've had a lot of intense stuff today, so I just needed a bit of like, okay, I'm just enjoying myself in this moment and just like having a nice time with this song, you know? But yeah, that was our first music video, Love Me Again. Now we're going to move on to our next one, which is Rainy Days. So like I said, this one was also very close in release. I think this is like just a little bit later, I think. So I'm excited about this as well. So let's dive right into Rainy Days. Let's go. Oh, actually, turn that off. Let's go. Oh, hello there. Oh my god. So many V's. Oh, this piano though. Cozy and stuck. Ooh. Yes, we got that R&B vibe back. What is this like futuristic like villa we got going on here? Looks really, really cool. I love this. This piano is really, really pretty. Hold on.
Rainy days, I'm thinking about what to say.
Wait, doggy?
Rainy days, I'm thinking about what.
We're not going to talk about it here because this is a nice video and we're going to be happy, but that was Yontan, right? Yeah. We love you.
To say, we should know how to find the way right back to you. On rainy days like rainy days, I'm thinking about what to
yeah, we stuck in a rut, huh? Breakup sadness. Relatable. Ooh.
Hoping for your call lately. I've been on my own, maybe.
Yeah, again, this apartment is so cool.
Time with it was so amazing. Haven't changed,
God.
still the same. 늦었지만 can we go back to the moment again? Yeah, rainy days, I'm thinking about what to say. We should know how to find the way right back to you.
Damn, what are we doing calculations for?
Rainy days, I'm thinking about what to say. We should know how to find.
Watching old Disney stuff? I think that is at least old Disney stuff. Yeah, sorry. I didn't know Yontan was going to be in this video and he just keeps appearing and that makes me sad. It's okay. It's okay. We've known for a bit now, so it's not like it's not like too much of like a scar right now. It's like it's healing, but it's also like baby, you know? Anyway.
I'm thinking about what to say. We should know how to find the way right back to you. On rainy days like.
Ooh. Yeah, we got the flashback footage of when we were happy.
Remember how I used to make you laugh the most. 내가
Woo.
이런 말할 자격 없어도 Let me make up for all the time we lost. We can start
Oh,
again,
cool.
Don't tell
Layover.
it's over. We can start it over. 너는 나의 Clover.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can feel your touch. I remember your kiss.
Artist.
그 말은 아팠지 and I miss you. Rainy days, I'm thinking about you. What to say? Wish I knew how to find the way right back to you. On rainy days like
Alien?
rainy days, I'm thinking about you.
Ooh.
What to say? Wish I knew how to find the way right back to you.
Whoa.
On rainy days.
It was pretty simple in the beginning, and now we've entered this like very surrealist art film right now. Like, it's very cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm also just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, this is very intense visually, but I like it.
It's like
I love this piano. It's my favorite part of it. Yeah, I would assume. Check. V check. Whoa. Whoa. I feel like I experienced a lot during that. Like, I had a lot of different things like going through my head, but from just like first watch here, I feel like this is more of a, yeah, you're just stuck in a rut, but like romantically, if that makes sense. Like, you have, for example, we'll make up a fictional scenario, but you've been in a relationship for a long time. That person, for whatever reason, just up and leaves, maybe without an explanation, or just like in any way. Of course, it's always hurtful. And then the rainy days start becoming a reminder of it, you know what I mean? Because definitely also rain is also, of course, symbolic a lot for sadness. But I think also rainy days could be a thing of like, because of the rain, I have to stay inside. I have to stay indoors, you know what I mean? Because rain is kind of a thing where like, okay, if I want to go outside, I have to be prepared to be like really fully dressed up, or I'm going to get wet, you know what I mean? So like a lot of people, when they say that it's raining outside, they'll just be like, okay, I guess we'll stay indoors. And then that kind of gives you an opportunity to get stuck in your own head and stuck in your own emotions and like start contemplating things and being like, damn, you know, these rainy days that I have now would have been so much better if this person was still in my life. But now they're not here, so I am just stuck to contemplate and do the things that I used to do with them, but now because of their absence, it's a lot more mundane and not as fun, you know? That could be something as well, but I definitely do relate to that a lot, is that like rain is a thing that like not only makes you feel kind of more somber, but also it's just like, because of that, of like I can't get away from, or I should say, I can't go out into the rain, kind of limits your ability to be like focusing on other things, you know, unless you're really good at distracting yourself, you know. But yeah, I'm especially in love with that piano. I feel like it was so pretty, and it felt very like, it felt almost like older music in the piano itself, but then otherwise it felt more like your standard like R&B slower song, you know. But I really liked it, and his voice also sounded very nice. It had this kind of like, I felt all the emotion through his voice, because he was so, it felt so serious and so like raw, you know. But yeah, that was the first watch. Let's go ahead and get into it one more time with the lyrics on and see what he is saying about. Let's see if I'm right or I'm totally wrong. We're gonna find out. Yeah, that notification sound. They sent you a message, huh? Radio noise, I think.
Rainy days, I'm thinking about you. What to say we should know how to find the way right back to you. On rainy days like rainy days,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about you. What to say? We should know how to find the way right back to you.
This apartment is so cool though.
Staring at my phone, I gauge, hoping for your call lately. I've been on my own, maybe. 이젠 지난 일을 만나. Time with you was so amazing. Haven't changed, I'm still the same. 늦었지만
And that those shots of like, again, I always like reference this, but you know, in movies when it is often a dead wife, and there's like footage of her, and they're looking back on it and being like, I miss this, you know what I mean? Like that is what this gives me, truly.
haven't changed, I'm still the same. 늦었지만 우리 다시 Can we go back to the moment again? Yeah.
That's a lot of sugar.
Days, I'm thinking about you. What to say? We should know how to find.
I guess maybe it's art
I'm thinking
stuff.
about you. What to say? We should know
Oh, I don't know what these papers mean.
how to find the way right back to you. On rainy days like rainy days, I'm thinking about you. What to say? We should know how to find the way.
The like water effect in the ceiling.
On rainy days like.
Whoa. That like transition from real to fake.
Remember how I used to make you laugh the most. 내가 이런 말할 자격 없어도 Let me make up for all the time we lost. We can start again, open all the doors. Don't tell me it's over.
Yeah, we got another breakup song. Another breakup song by Kim Taeyong-bi.
We can start it over. 너는 나의 내 clover. Yeah, I can feel your touch. I remember your kiss. 그 말은 아팠지 and I miss you. Rainy days, I'm thinking about you. What to say? We should know how to find the
I love him in glasses, though.
right back to you. On rainy days like rainy days, I'm thinking about you. What to say? We should
Really
know
cool
how to
visuals.
find the way right back to you. On rainy days like.
We saw that if you see the earlier part of this video on the TV. It's like it's repeating itself. You know what I mean? Like we've entered Groundhog Day, where like we have started over again. Another rainy day is coming, you know? Now see, that is kind of introspective, and that is kind of cool of me to say. Yeah, that was Rainy Days. I feel like they were definitely sisters, these two songs. Sorry, I got a message right now. I need to check it. They're definitely like sisters for sure, but they do have their own different qualities. I feel like this one is a lot more like sad, if you'd call it that, even though it is a little bit, you know, they're still both in that genre, and that place of being like, it's a song about like, come back, we can mend this, we can fix this at least a little bit. But I feel like with this one, again, it was just like the sound of it itself was the part that was like, I feel with the way that he's singing it with his voice, you know, I feel more of that, like, that emotion and that, like, somberness and sadness. You can hear it more clearly, I think, at least. And also, I'm just a sucker for piano, so I just love that part of it. And yeah, it was just overall very, very pretty to listen to. There we go. Yeah, fix that. My apologies. I don't like to be on my phone in my videos, but there it happened. But yeah, that was nice. That was just another good vibe, I would say. So we're now going to get to our next music video that we have, which is Slow Dancing. So I I'm curious to see if we're going to continue in the track that we've gone so far, or if we're going to get a little bit of a different vibe. Of course, that is to find out. So I believe, yeah, I think I checked all of these were in late 2023, which is kind of crazy. But I do remember this time, even though it's been a while now. But let's dive into this as well. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Knocked my computer microphone. Ooh. Hello there. Yes, baby. Wow, this is gorgeous. So we're just going for a hangout sesh or like a vacation right now. Oof. Damn, that visual of them in the water with all of the jellyfish is really, really cool. I wonder where this is. I think I've seen a lot of music videos where I'm like, that's Italy, but I don't know if it is. Taking a chomp of the flowers. Sick. Ooh. Woo. Yeah, let's get in, folks. Woo. Damn, he looks beautiful. Oof. Are we back to the art project? Ooh. Well, we're just going. This is just a magical time, huh? What are those? They kind of look like what are they called? Like the frog spawn? I don't remember what they're called. Like the things frogs are before they become frogs. Don't remember what they are right now, but they look like just like flying around here. But I assume this is kind of a similar place. But he's like making, oh, maybe this is all just like an idea he has in his head while he's creating this scene. Perhaps so. Oh my god, the dog or bear? It looks more like a bear in the sky there. Snow! Are we doing research? Whoa. Wherever they are, this is beautiful. Yeah, it's all these like... Okay, flute, or whatever that instrument is. Sounds sick. Yeah, it's just all of these like videos, and then you snap onto another shot and you're like, is this really happening? You know? Yes, baby. Hey, hey, hey. I feel like that is the case, like that. It's some type of like pan flute or something like that, if that is how it's said in English. I don't remember. It's just a direct translation in my head that I feel makes sense, but maybe it does not. I don't know. Beautiful. He fell asleep. Hi, babes. Oh yeah, it has Tanny's face on it. It's really cute. Yeah, I feel like it was all like this part of it was kind of a thing he had in his head for like his art projects, you know what I mean? Like clearly he was some type of like, maybe this is a continuation, but he's some type of like inventor, architect, artist of any kind, you know what I mean? Of like, he's like envisioning these scenarios and then he's creating things based on that, because we saw that like highway that we went up on, and then also like the things playing on the computers, and then this whole thing that was just like, and then he was like, all right, I'm done. And he kind of entered back into the real world, or sort of, I assume. But it seems like it's more of like, this is his like imagination, and then he is kind of creating art based on that, you know what I mean? Which is kind of, I think, a lot of people's process is being like, okay, what can I create that is like interesting and like something that is like not totally crazy, where people will be like, this could never happen, but make something that'll be like, I could see myself being in this, you know what I mean? Like, I think having a bit of like relatability in something is very important. So I feel like that is something that maybe perhaps was thought about here. I don't know though. But yeah, I like this vibe a lot too. Again, we have a little bit of a slower kind of R&B vibe, but in this one, it's like every single song has had a different like instrument that makes it like interesting though, because we had guitar first, then piano, and then this one we had some type of fluty sound, which is like really, really cool, and I feel like I haven't heard in a while. So that is sick, but I don't know what to say. Just pulled it off. But yeah, that was Slow Dancing, the first watch. We're going to dive into it one more time with the captions on to see what is being sung about, but I feel like I caught a bit. So we're going to find out right now though. Let's go. The color grading of this is just like stunning. It's so like nice to look at, for real.
It's about time we get it straight. Give me a minute if it ain't too late. 대충 물이 없나 봐, babe.
Woo! Like that crown? The way that like the mountain like lit up too, it's very much like, it feels like it's not the full truth. We're in a similar vibe, but it's not really sad. Eating bananas in the water. Damn, yeah, we have yet another, having 3 out of 4 songs so far be like a song of like, come back to me. It's quite crazy, because usually I feel like in a lot of music video watches, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a pretty similar vibe, but like not this similar. But I think it has to do with it being from the same album, and also the album being called Layover, because obviously like layover being like a pause, I feel like it's supposed to, this whole vibe is supposed to invoke that emotion. Perhaps so? Hey.
could be romancing the night away.
Woo. Ugh. I love this though, having a little solo part with a flute. Some type of like AR. This seems like a vibe though, truly. Taking a little pic. Baby. So cute, cutie. Wow. Yeah, that was slow dancing. I talked about it a little bit, of course, in the middle of this, but it's interesting to have this many songs about either breakups or just like having a stale moment in your relationship. It seems like though, like we're going through a lot in this one because like now you treat me like we're distant neighbors. Like, that doesn't happen if it's going well. You know what I mean? Or if it's just a little bit of, like, a hassle. Like, that's an issue, you know? So, I think there's something major going on here, for sure. But I enjoyed this a lot. I thought it was just, like, a nice vibe as well. And I feel like that has been the consensus for most of these. It's just, like, I'm enjoying it because it's just, like, very listenable and very pleasing with his voice and the instrumentals that we've had. It's just like overall a very nice time and a very calm time that I feel like, you know, is very much needed at the end of the day, even though I do think I have more stuff to film after this, so tough luck. But that is how I feel at least about it. But yeah, that was slow dancing. Now we're going to go on to our last music video for this video. We have Blue. This one is a lot shorter, at least I think so. But I believe this one was also featured on Layover. Yes. So we're going to see what this one is like as well. So let's dive right in. Let's go. Now we got that drum in it. His hair's so long here.
What if I show you and make it all
Okay, rock star.
green, yellow, red, blue, whatever seems good to you. 다르게 하루
Not home.
빌려온
Damn, this person has stacked their plants though. Like this looks very, very sick. Yeah.
다르게 하루 빌려온 별들
That is really cool.
널 보내 모두
Anybody home? Ooh. Yes. We going looking for this person. We calling.
요즘에 자주
Those plants seem pretty dead, so don't know. Or at least
자주
those in the corner there, they don't look to be doing so good. Not looking too hot.
쉬는 한숨
Oh, hello? You're gonna get escorted soon enough.
Let me close you and feel the world move. Fly away, blue, 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 blue.
You're back again and then we leave. Then we're back again and we leave. Did I see doggy coming? I see doggy coming. Cutie. Yeah, that was like the most, even though I do think that Rainy Days was like the most somber, I feel like this one was like very, very much so because of his voice tone, because he was just singing this whole song like this. He was just like, blue, blue. Like it was so, like it was almost hard to say the words. It was just so, it felt very, very depressing and like very, very much like, oh man, you know, like you're having, it was a, how should I say, a bit of a rough time, if you'd say so, to listen to this, but like not in the sense of like I didn't like it, but because it was like, you know. But yeah, it seems like we have a situation of like, once again, either somebody left or their relationship is doing poorly and he's trying to get to this person who was calling and going to their apartment, but nobody seems to be there. So wonder what that means. Are they just like camping out somewhere else, or what happened? You know what I mean? But that is kind of what I got from just like it visually. And again, why has he been in every single music video? Poor boy, basically. Yeah. Well, what else? I was gonna say something else too. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but now I don't remember. What was it? Yeah. I mean, I already mentioned it, but I love the like cool guy look that he had, like with that leather jacket, with that the silver details and like the little bit longer hair. I mean, he has had that, but it was just a little bit more grown out, I think, at this point. But it looked really, really cool and it suited him well. So let's dive into it one more time with the captions in order to be being able to understand everything is nice. So we're gonna watch it one more time. Let's go. Like that top hat is really, really cool. Like it's like, you know, like it's got a little bit of build up to it.
What if I show you and make it on you? Green, yellow, red, blue. Whatever seems good to you. 다르게 하루 빌려온 별들. 널 보내 모두. But baby you still blue, 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 blue,
Then that could be a lot worse. Cause sorry, I don't know why my finger went off there. It seems like he is basically like, even if I try my best to give you as much of my love as I can give and be there and be present, it seems like this person is just not doing well. You know what I mean? Like in whatever way that means, they're just not doing well mentally or physically. You know what I mean? Like this is a whole another angle to it. Like that's upsetting.
요즘에 자주 내 쉬는 한숨 You're thinking me too 다 말해줘 전부 So swing my way baby Let me close you And feel the world move Fly away, fly away Blue, 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 blue Blue, blue
I think it's also Spanish there, so this might be in Spain actually, or like a Spanish-speaking country. I wonder why he's chasing kind of the key person though. I didn't even notice because of the black and white that it's raining right now. Hello. I can't remember what bird he is exactly, but like Pomeranians, Chihuahuas, those are so cute. Well, that was Blue. I feel like with all of the songs I've heard today, it's been just like a wave of like different yet also just like kind of depressing emotions, because I feel like that has kind of been a through line for today of being just like, oh man. Not that like I was expecting like things to be super happy, because I know usually what kind of vibe he goes for in his like solo work. Like I knew that, but I was also just like maybe something else. But nah, we just had a full album of just like vibes and like sadder lyrics with different levels of sad, and then also just like, of course, beautiful vocals and just like very, very stunning uses of like very simple tricks to make you be like, oh, this is really, really nice. With like, again, that piano line was amazing. And then also the flute in the previous song, it was just like overall just very nice to listen to. And also it was true, he was just constantly blonde in this, and that was a little bit painful. But I'm going to look up real quick, of course, what songs we have left. I don't think I mentioned it in this video, and if I did, I must have forgotten about it. But also, I'm going on break now. I'm going to be at least 2 weeks away. Don't know if it is going to be longer than that, but I'm going to post so you guys are aware that I'm going to do a little bit of a different schedule. It's not going to be daily uploads, but I have pre-filmed and I have a lot of videos stored in order to last me that long. So it's going to be less, but it is going to be like pretty similar to, I think, what it has been sometimes where I'm like a little bit more busy. So you're going to see obviously when all of this comes out, but it might be a little bit spread out. So I might be like filming something and then next week will be something and I'll be looking exactly the same. It's going to be a lot of that for these videos that I have pre-filmed, because I'm all doing these all on the same day. But I enjoy this a lot, and I'm going to be returning when I am back, which will be between, I would say, 2 weeks and a month. We'll see, but I don't think it's going to be, we're going to see, and I'm going to update you guys, and I might even, like I said in some previous videos, I might be doing some filming in my house, but I don't think it's going to be the case necessarily, so don't expect it, but perhaps. But I enjoy this a lot. I'll be back with the next part whenever I'm back, and I'm going to be looking and tell you guys what I have left. But you probably know, if you know his solo releases, you know what we have. But I'm going to tell you guys and then tell you kind of what is going to be going on. So I think that was all I wanted to say, though. If you watch this all the way through, you deserve a gold star. Thank you for watching this, of course. You're a pillar of this community and you mean so much to me, and I hope you know that. Click that little subscribe button down there if this video is interesting to you and if you enjoyed it, because that would help me a lot. And also, yeah, just join the fam. It's fun over here. But let's go into the outro and I'll finish off this video. Let's go. Alright, lovely. So that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and thank you for playing joining with me. So yeah, like I said, I am going on a break tomorrow, which is going to be amazing. I'm so excited for it. But of course, that means that you guys are going to get a little bit less than usual. So, and also, of course, you're going to have to wait a little bit. I'm not going to be able to do this weekly like I have been. And also, I have been missing some weeks, of course. But I'm not going to be able to return with the parts for next week because it's obviously, like I said, I'm not going to be able to film, most likely, and I don't plan on, I'm not, like, if it does happen that I can, that is great, but I'm not banking on it that it will be the case. I'm just going to go with this as like, okay, if I can, then I might, and if there's something that is released that I really want to get to, I will, but otherwise, I'll just try to stay away from it, I guess you should say. But I'm going to check real quick, by the way, what we have left. So I think For Us, and then we have, I think, let me see here, there's got to be some more. Yes, For Us, and then Friends, Winter Ahead, and also I think there was some more as well, potentially, but those are a couple, to name at least a few. But I'm going to be here for the next part whenever I am done, so look forward to that. And I'm excited to dive into more, but that is going to be, like I said, in a little bit once I am back. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, like I said, and I am excited for what is coming in the future. But I think that was all I wanted to say. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel or going over to my Patreon and checking me out over there. You can also like this video if you liked it, and if you have anything to request, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye bye.